Okay, I think I can go ahead and start. Oh, the volume's not too loud. Turn down pad. Is it too loud? I have it R2. It's freaking out. Kept going off at work today. It's like kind of embarrassing. I was like, R2 needs attention. Yes. Mostly I've tried to finish this project. I don't know. It just kind of, once I'm like on a little roll, I'm like, let's try to stream every day for like a week or something and just see how I feel about it. Let me go in studio mode real quick. I might not do very long today. I'm pretty tired. Yes, as we do. Okay, let me make sure this one thing is turned off actually. Hello. Got a color. Let's see, let's see. Thank you. They are pretty cute. I like the dragon and the deer a lot. I mean, the kangaroo. I think the kangaroo is really cute. Might actually have to use the roo sometimes. Finish up the colors. Just do one at a time, I guess. She is. These two together. This one's a little bit nervous about it. I think one of my friends from volleyball was like looking at my art account or something, and I got like kind of embarrassed because I haven't talked to them in like years. I don't, they'll probably like, oh my god, you fucking furry, like. One of them always likes my posts. I'm like, we don't talk anymore, but thanks. Like, it's a little bit tricky because, like, hold on. I see some white. Boxing deer. Oh dear. I feel like I should get a little more closer to this to see. You know what? I'm just gonna merge these layers because it'd probably make things a little simpler for me. I might regret this, but it's okay. I wonder if they'll show up in the stream. I don't know. Because I posted it on there. I will say hello if they do. I feel awkward because I haven't talked in a while. What is the story of Eggplant Rove? That's what we all want to know. That's what I want to know. I'd like to know too. That's right. Hi, Mega. How are you? It's good to see you. It is going. I understand that. Mm-hmm. I don't. Have I ever had eggplant? I don't know. Oh, we just got a raid? Yay! I might not be able to say this. Um, Sir Drachir? Thank you. Yippee! Welcome. I appreciate it. What were you working on? What were you what were you doing? I'm just kind of drawing here. My name's Riv, though. I'm bad at introducing myself. I feel like I should, but you know, I figured we just hang out. I'm gonna have to look at you. I'm gonna have to stalk you online now. No, I'm kidding. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh, your art looks so cool. Were you doing art? I love. I'm gonna follow you real quick. Hey, so I don't miss you. But I appreciate it. I hope you had a good, productive night and stuff, or day. I used to listen to this little playlist thing at work all the time. It brings back memories in ways. Makes me feel like I'm at work. Yeah. Okay, I think I like did something weird because all my tools got like moved around. I don't know why none of these tools are my usual tool. Oh, I think I'm getting the caffeinated vampires. I am also quite caffeinated. Yes, Lux. Ooh. Now there's someone. Our father's here. Papa. That's okay. I was thinking maybe it was my end. I was like, no one said anything. I'm kidding. Uh, it's good to have you though. Yay. I think I accidentally like did something weird with all my tools. I don't know what's happening anyway, so. Should I draw the sweater I'm wearing right now? Like this kind of a thing. I don't know, I might redo this because Twitch had a buggy. Like a cute bug or a little ick bug. Are you her little bed bug? Sorry. Senor Fly, you're the little bug. You are a little bug. Thank you. I have like my little Sona that I always draw, just like a little rat. But I'm drawing them as different like little species. Yeah. And I'm adding like a little more purple, I don't know, to some of this, like a little darker purples and stuff. So I'm kind of trying to figure it out as I go along, but I'm almost done though. Lucky's here, yeah. Lucky. I have energy now. When Lucky's in chat, I'd be like, suddenly feel hyper. Yee! I want to play. Ooh, there's this game I want to play. I'm already like in my mind. I'm like, already getting distracted. But I might ask if you want to play it, Lucky, if you want to. Yeah, Twitch is kind of. It's just kind of bad sometimes. I don't know. I've tried a raid before and like lost the raid or somehow. Like it just didn't get sent or whatever. Or I didn't get put in it. Everyone else did. I got left behind. Something weird stuff like that. I don't know. Yes. What kind of things were you? I guess I could see. I mean, it's like, what kind of things were you working on? Was it uh oh, maybe you haven't like posted it yet, but I love your like little profile picture. I need to be I love this little skull like thing you have painted on here too. I need to be like you and be painting and using colors and stuff. You're doing the art fight. Ooh. The art battles. Is our son somehow son brother. Yes. Our relationships are very confusing. Our father though. Daddy Blux, of course. He's everyone's dad. Our step aunt. Wait, I'm like, what is a step aunt then? Hold on. What is the I don't know, something I think I messed up my tools because Oh, what? What just happened? Oh, I accidentally merged the wrong layers. Let me see this. Let me look. Oh, that's so good. What the heck? That's very beautiful. I love this painterly style. The figure, the body. Mm-hmm. I love a good body drawing. I sometimes draw little bodies, like nude figures and stuff. Sometimes used to, well, I haven't gone in a while because I think that the person who was hosting them got hurt, so she hasn't hosted the drawing sessions. But I would go to someone's house and we'd draw the model. But like I said, I think she got hurt. I need to check up on her and see like how she's doing. But I'm not sure if they are, but I mean, hey, it's cool. I'm just here to draw the naked person. Yes, well, I mean, it's kind of hard to find that outside of like a university setting, but these are some artists I found that were at another like local event kind of or like a drawing session thing. Like but this other one we were at, it was kind of like a paint a sit, like you go to it's like at a I say it's not really a bar. It was like a theater, but they serve, drinks there. So it's kind of like a sip and draw thing, but um they have a little stage, a theater, and the model will be all dressed up, which is cool too, but like I kind of just like I want to draw the body, like no clothes. I don't know. I just kind of like um grew up drawing stuff like that, so I'm like I want to have like the typical art, like drawing model, figure model drawing session. So yeah, that's cool. Wine and paint, yes, it was. Oh, I think I have your video up. If you heard yourself, I was like, wait, what? I thought it was part of the song, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I had your video. I'm sorry. I was wondering, I thought you were part of the music. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this little remix here. I was like, we gotta sample you and put you in these songs. It was cool though. I was kind of like, yeah. And then I realized I was like, wait, I don't know if this is. I know. Be aware of his chat. Wait, why? You're scaring me. Oh no. That's funny. No. The sinfulness. I see. I don't know why. You're like, I'm just trying to draw naked people, like. Yeah. I don't know how I want to do this pot. Just drawing a butt. And suddenly they want to talk about butts. It's like, dang. Yes. I know. Yeah. Ugh, I don't like how I'm doing this for some reason. Dude, trying to add like little highlights. Yeah, they have to like this booty. Divine. Yeah. At one point, I was like drawing nude people all the time, and then I say I was like working with nude people, not really, but I'd like see them sometimes because for my job or whatever. And I was like, why am I surrounded by nude people all the time? But again, I haven't been lately, which makes me sad now because I need to work on my figure drawing uh, abilities. Oh, no worries. Yes, yes, eat something. Definitely. You gotta do your shelf care. Uh, but thank you for rating. Definitely try to catch your streams next time. We can talk about booties. I'll keep everyone in line. Okay. I'll not. I'll remind them that this is a Christian Minecraft server. Yes. Thank you though, Sir Drachi, if I'm saying that right. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy your food. But yeah, get some rest. I knew like I mean, at least for me, like streaming's kinda like take shit out, you know. Yeah, you know, you're like a little tired, especially after like work and stuff. Okay. Dra Drachi Drachir. Said Drachi. Uh yeah. I'm very I don't know. I find like I'm usually pretty bad at pronouncing things for some reason. Um like if I come across a new word or just a word I don't say out loud, everyone's like, "You fucking idiot." Yep. Let me try to draw this little thingy. Do like little nose freckles. Sending me spicy nudity art. Oh yeah. You know the rules. Yeah. As long as it's not like, you know, you're sending me straight up like I've never had to like specify this. Like I'm all like, yeah, art. I don't necessarily want to see anything like pornographic, but I am obviously like I can appreciate it. You know, like um, artistic nudity, of course. Yeah. I can't believe like I've never said that out loud. But I'm like, please don't send me that. If it wasn't, I don't know. I mean, it might not be clear to some people. I don't know. I don't think I've like ever had that issue online though. Except for that one time I did this. Except for that one time. Yes. Let's see. Oh, that's so cool. That's so good. See, I don't know how to draw stuff like paint stuff like super like that photo realistic. That's nice though. Well done. Looks over here. Freaking little Leonardo da Vinci ass drawings that I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, but I'm like, please, not before marriage, you know? I think I told someone this story of like this one commission I did, but like the reference they so it wasn't of that like what something like not safe for work, but the reference they sent me was like I was like I was not expecting that. And it was, if you ever commission someone and you're not, like maybe send them something safer. I don't can't even believe I have to like specify this, but yes. I wonder who it was. I wonder if it was Lucky. I feel like I'm having deja vu of telling this story. Yes, you remember what I'm talking about? I don't even want to talk about it because I'm too embarrassed, but like and I was like, what is this? But the artwork itself, I felt like I tried, you know. I think it was kind of cool because I drew like this Gundam thing, like a Gundam version of their persona. Yeah. Yep. But they sent me like a really not safe for work image reference for some reason. I was like, what? I'm not drawing all that. And that was like our understanding to begin with. I don't know, like, I feel like I got tricked into looking. But yeah, okay, let me think. Right? It was. I was like, oh. Mm-hmm. Well, I was kind of younger and stuff, so maybe I didn't, I guess. My fault, but you know. Yeah, you probably got to be like a little specific, but um this is what happens to me. Like I'll always be like I didn't even foresee that happening, I guess, and then it does, and you're like, hmm. Only send me, not safe for work art. Please. No, the rules. Them's the rules. Your reference must be very lewd. I won't look at it. I think they misunderstood and probably thought I just meant that. Right? Only. I refuse to look at anything else. Okay, I feel like the dragon's colors are kind of okay. I know it's like a lot of purple. I mean, I don't know. See purple, I don't know what else to. Let me see if I could, how the shading will look. Because I know the shading kind of complicates things a little bit. This Discord starts right. Beep, beep, beep. There's only 1,000 messages. Who's hitting me up? What the? Phone blowing up. People I haven't talked to in years be like, nope. Let me see something, how this looks. Per club. You said not safe for work arts. I just messaged you out of the blue after not speaking to you for two. I actually not that reason, not that, but I had a friend. I say friend, friend. I used to talk to, do that, but it was like freaking. It's been like 3 or 4, almost like 5 years, and I was like, um, I I don't even know ya. Oh, I think we just got a follow. Kinda. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, now you're acquaintance. I was like, you weren't there for me. I mean, I'd still be your friend, but it was kind of like, it was a little weird. Oh, because he said he was ignoring me on purpose. That's right. They were like, I was avoiding you. And I was like, you didn't have to tell me that. You could have just not said anything, and I would have. Now I'm mad, you know. Yes, Lux, it was so bad. I like literally cried because, like, do you realize like that's like so crappy? Yeah. They're like, hey, you know how like we kind of seemed like we drifted apart? Yes. They were like, I was ignoring you, or I was like avoiding you this whole time. And I guess he felt bad about it, yeah. I'm just like, it's okay. Like, I don't know. Thanks, I guess. Like, I don't know what I was supposed. I didn't say anything because I didn't know what to say. This is what I have to deal. This is how people do me in this world, I guess. Like, damn. Like, you think you thought everything was chill. It was not. I don't want to think about it too much because I actually do get. I'm like, just. I don't know. I could try to like. I don't know. I probably could have said like, "Hey, it's fine," but I just didn't really want to like open that up that way. Like, I don't know. Also, it's like they're like, "Oh, just talk to me whatever you want," you know. And I'm like, "I'm not about to do that." And then you disappear again for 5 years, like. But I don't have time now. I'm too busy drawing furries, so obviously. Oh, yeah, I mean that's what he said. But I'm like, Flex, it's a long story. It's like Yeah. That's what he supposedly said, and I was like, okay. But yeah. But I wasn't like trying to be I was like I don't know, it wasn't like being weird or something, and I was like whenever it was like a group of friends, we would like invite him and he wouldn't come. And I was just kind of like again chalked it up to like I was just kind of busy or like but then it's like so it gets even I say worse, but like I think he at the time I think he was like dating started dating someone, but now he's married to that person. So why would you send me that? Like why 5 years later be like, okay. That's what also bothered me. I was like, no, that's weird. Like, is it not weird? I don't know. I think I asked a few people about this and they all said it was weird. By the way, I was in love with you. Like, what the fuck? I was like, no. Bitch. Oh no. I was like, bro, you're married. Stop. Yeah, so I didn't say anything. Okay. But that's what I mean. It's like, mm, maybe it's like, okay, I got that off my chest, but now I'm just like, cool, it's nice to know that someone was like ignoring me this whole time and it wasn't like, I don't know. It just felt kind of crappy. I wasn't like being annoying. I would like invite them both. I didn't even invite very much, but it was like a group of friends, right? And we'd invite them both. But I'm like, I see now. Remind me never, never to have friends again. To destroy the marriage. What? I was aware. I was like, I'm just trying to have friends, and everyone's like trying to be too much, and I'm like, okay. But yeah, it just kind of, right? Like you don't tell someone that. You don't, right? I'm not crazy because I asked like my good friend, like a couple friends about this, and I was like, you don't tell someone that like for no reason, I guess. Like you could have just left that in the past and been like, phew, like it didn't say anything or like, eh. It just makes me question like people's intention. I'm like, what are you trying to do here? Like, and it's like, not only you kind of made me feel bad by telling me you were ignoring me and like avoiding me specifically. I mean, I kind of understand, I guess, but like, you just didn't have to tell me that. I guess I would have been happy go lucky the rest of my life, like la la la, like. um, but no, people are like, actually, I'm gonna make you feel terrible now. But yeah, it's like, why bring it up even now? Like, ah, glad that's off. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, glad that I don't have to deal with that anymore. That's off my chest. I'm like, well, you made me feel shitty, but I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm such a little hater. I'm like, show what I really mean to people. Trust no one. thought we were friends. I would have even still been like friendly too, like if I just happened to see him somewhere. But it was like again, I was like, wait, now it's different. But I don't know, people are kind of weird, so. Chevy Bon, hi. How are you? Wait, what? Great business opportunities. I don't know about that. What is this? I feel like you is this gonna be something like really weird or whatever? What is this business ventures you're getting into? I see a white specks and they kind of bother me. Oh, I want to play that game Peak. Everyone, people at work were telling me about it and they were telling me to play it. Ew, what the fuck? I can't believe that string of words you just put into the chat. No, they were telling me to play it, but they weren't inviting me to play it. I think one of them was trying to make me jealous, I'm not gonna lie. He was like, "Oh, I was inviting so and so last night," and the other one was like, "Oh, you should play it. You probably like it." And I was like, "Yeah, I might play it, or I do want to play it." And they're like, "Well, I invited so and so, not you." And I was like, "Okay." You want to play Peak? I gotta buy it first though. Yeah. F him. Yeah, he was like leaving me out on purpose. Um, was there tea? I don't know. I was complaining about something, as usual. Don't listen to me. Trust no one in this world. Not just no one, not even yourself. I do want to play it though. I'll look into it. You have that? Ooh. Hold on now. Oh my gosh. I love that. John Nova. That's cute. I love the giant emotes. Very nice. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm being like a little picky because I see a lot of white stuff that I don't really like. I wonder, should I play some like by myself to get acquainted first or like I don't know. Yes, I was obsessed like some comics and stuff, like a lot of the newspaper ones, kind of like I really liked Mutts and I love like I grew up reading Calvin and Hobbes and stuff like that too. And like early Peanuts. So yeah, I feel like I can see that too. But I also see like I don't know, I also grew up reading manga and like drawing manga and stuff, so like I like my stuff looks a little anime as well. Um, yeah. There's many things. But I have gotten that. I've never actually read Bone, but I also love the style of it, and I think the way I draw my rat's face, it looks a lot like Bone as well. The mix of a lot of weird things, I guess. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. Me too. I'd be like, I love comics. I love art. Doesn't fucking read or look at art or like read anything. I'm like, what the? I love, I love shows. I love cartoons. I love animation. Doesn't fucking look at it because I don't know. Something's wrong with me. It's getting to a point, right? Like, do I actually do I like these things? Hmm. Or do I like do I just like thinking I do? I don't know. Like what I swear I was at work today. I swear there's like I don't know if it was a coincidence, but I was like taking a 5 minute little break, at my desk. And I was like, I need to think about something else for a minute. So I like pulled up a little notepad and there were some work related notes already in it, but I started to write a little bit beneath it. And then someone came over, not even like 2 minutes later, was like, "So what are you working on?" Like immediately, and I was like, "Are y'all? I don't know. This is like freaking me out." And I don't know. It's weird. Now I can't like. Now I just have to be forever focused, I guess. I was just like typing a little bit of a script, basically, like hardly. And then everyone's like, "What are you doing?" Not working. That's for sure. I do work very hard. I do. Also, okay, this was kind of weird too. I gotta tell y'all what happens at work all the time. So, right? I know. Oops. I think I'm intimidated by how big I want the project to be, and I probably should downscale it. I'm like, it's never, or else it'll just never get made, and I'm gonna get sad. But I wanted to post my, like little, I say daily, but it's like life diary kind of comics on Webtoons as well. And was editing some, but then something happened. It's always that way. It's like something chaotic happens. I want to redo these eyes. I don't really like them. I need to redo the eyes. Oh, I'm so frustrated with them with the eyes. Okay, let's undo all the work we just did. Yeah, redo a little bit. I'll fix the eyes later. I think because I'm scared to like work on something and then it not like I feel like I might have to redo it later. Like I want it to be just right. I have my story really clear and I don't know. Uh the writing part is kind of hard for me. Maybe maybe I should have someone help me write some of it or some of the portions I'm not sure. Is that a thing that you can do? Can you like hire people to help you write? Right? I'm sure that's a thing. Yeah. But I don't, but I want it to be my own thing. I don't want to share the credit. But I need like help writing it, if that makes sense. Like, or like, this is what I want to happen. Now, like, how do I write the script like that? Like, I just want someone to do the work for me and I take all the credit. I think that's what I want. Oh, wait, this can have pink hands too. Yes. What? And what about it? Like, I'm gonna make it big. I'm really gonna blow up and become a star. It's got big dreams. Oh no. Mm. Oh, now I have to be, I guess, to make father proud. How do we reach? We're being very difficult. I better save this, I guess. Okay. Still gotta redo the eyes, but I'll think about that later. I'll do that later. Oh, I have to tell you, I was gonna say what happened at work today. Well, nothing happened actually, but the way they made it seem was kind of weird. Um, so I actually overheard one of my other coworkers being like, "Oh, this other coworker we used to have that left, he was asking like, oh, to come back or whatever, to be hired back or something." Uh, and it was like, okay, but maybe like they didn't. I don't know. They didn't say like. I guess they didn't want him back. Um, we call them T. I don't know. And I guess I didn't want him back. And but then they started telling us like someone was like, "Hey, just so y'all are aware, like T might come by, but we don't want him to." It's something like that. Like don't let him in or whatever. And we're all like, "What?" Like so and I was like, "Well, did we tell them directly like don't come here, I guess?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "So why would he come then?" Like and then they send this message like, "Don't be scared now," and I'm like, "What do you mean, don't be scared? Like, you're freaking me out now." Like, they're like, "We're just worried he might come." Yeah, and I was like, "What? Like, what did you say to upset this person?" Like, yeah, it was really weird. Cause what happened? I got locked out, right? No, I got locked out of the building, and then when I came in, everyone was like, and I was like, "Uh, don't worry, I'm not T." And it's because they won't tell us what was said, and I'm like, I'm sure you guys were nice to say, right? Like how could he be? Is he mad? R2, but they don't say, and it's like, well, what can we do about it? I guess just like not like the you probably just told him like, hey, no, you can't come back to work here. Or like, no, thanks, we don't have it open at this time, and it'd be like, okay, cool. I guess like a normal person would be like, all right, whatever. But maybe he was like, well, I'm gonna come by anyway, and just like, like, don't do that. So it's just it was kind of odd, and then the fact that like again, it's like this huge group thing, like being like, don't be alarmed, don't be scared. And I'm like, ugh, I'm leaving. Y'all are scaring me. When someone tells you not to be scared, I'm like, what? I felt bad because I was kind of joking about it, and I think one of the girls was like, "That's not funny," and I was like, it's like, "Oh, sorry." Like this is how I deal with stuff. Like I don't know, like we're gonna have to defend the building now, guys. They're like, "That's not funny." Oh, sorry. Yes, I think I think he just kind of like wanted to catch up with people, and I'm like, uh, maybe it's just awkward. Mm, like I don't see what the issue with that is even either. Like, are we just decide all to like shun him? I guess. I'm like, I don't. I would. He invited me to a barbecue. I don't know. Not recently, but when he was working there, so I'm like, he's not that bad. No, it is not. Walmart. No, it's like a closed office. So like, don't let some man in. But yeah, is it? But it's more just like kind of funny or weird. I think it's like unnecessarily alarming people to be like, don't, you're not in harm. Don't worry. Like, not making people worry. But also like they probably want people to be aware. Like that's just what it is, which I also kind of get. But I'm like, if a strange man, they posted like a picture of him in the chat. It was like this man. He was like, it was like a little, it was like a mugshot or something. It was like, what? Except not really. It was just like I thought about making like a wanted poster just to, but again, people have like I don't know, I probably get told not to joke about it. But I can't help it. I see it. This thing's too comical. Until we all say something terrible. But yeah, I wonder, that's what, but point is, right? This is very serious. But it makes me be like, what did y'all say that like uh if you weren't like kind of firm or you just maybe he was just like polite to be like, not this time. He was like, maybe I'll come by anyway. And they were like, shit. But I don't know, sometimes like I mean that's the worst, like he'd just be kind of annoying, I guess. Or just be awkward. I really don't think he would like a normal person would after being like denied working somewhere. I think he'd just be kind of embarrassed and just like, okay, I'm gonna stay away. That's what I'm thinking, you know, I'm like it's not gonna change their mind unless you just really I don't know, it's very weird, isn't it? I think so. He was like a normal person. I didn't know him that well, but did it seem weird or anything? He was actually kind of quiet, so I don't see like why like he wasn't really outspoken or like extroverted or something. He's kind of one of the quiet people. Um, you know. So I'm not sure like how do I say it? Like, yeah. How he said he like missed everyone, so I'm not sure like how talkative he really is to be like wanting to come by someplace and just talk or whatever. Does that make sense? If you were like knew you weren't gonna work somewhere, well, if y'all don't hear from me, be I'm kidding. See, that's what I mean. I mean, like, I joke too much about this shit. I'm like, huh, well, it's weird stuff. It's always this weird. So always something weird, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, I want to like for some reason it's just being difficult for me. Yeah, but I never went, but he did invite me to a barbecue at the lake one time, I think. But I didn't go because I was sick. I felt bad because I think he was inviting a lot of people and people weren't really saying anything. So, and I was like, maybe, but I was, like I said, no, I'm pretty sure I was. Because I remember saying, like, yeah, I was really sick. You probably wouldn't have want me there because it was like, I probably said something like, kind of like, what? Or like sick, like stomach sick. Like, I was like, you did not want me around in the water, if you know what I'm saying, you know, like that. So, and he was like, oh, yeah, okay. Okay, maybe we'll go with that. I don't know. For some reason, this is not what I want, but yes. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's dying. But who knows? I might have just said that, so I didn't. No, I'm pretty sure. Because I was once in this. era of like, let me just say yeah to doing things even when I don't really want to do them because it's like kind of good for you to like, you know, uh connect with people and like get out in the world and like be a part of things and like um but now I'm like a little bit like yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You didn't know? I don't do it anymore. I used to be so eager to like I would be like, can we do some random shit? Like, yeah, let's do it. Now I'm sleepy and I'm tired and I just want to go home. I don't want to be around anybody. I was a little yes person. Yeah, let's do that. Or like, well, because I used to have to do everything by myself. So, oh wait, hold on. Oh shit, I accidentally merged a line art layer. I have to undo all my hard work. Rejection therapy, asking questions I know will have a no response. Just never. Uh huh. No. I love that. Like, I did, like, I went to a restaurant the other day and I was like, I'm not used to this. And I'm like, I gotta get out more. Like, I need a little exposure. It's okay. Yes. Well, you're here now, so that's all that matters in this stream, even though you're far away. I think I purposefully get freaked out where I'm like, am I living too like sheltered or something? Like again, that idea of like, well, I'm not fully experiencing life if I don't like get out do this or that or whatever. So, but I don't think I don't even like try to challenge myself that much. But occasionally it hits me and I'm like, what have I been doing this whole time? And I'm like, but then I'm like, whatever. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if anyone else like if that's a thing. Am I just okay? Night night. Sure, we'll talk later. Good night, Father. Yeah, sweet dreams. Mm, love you, Dad. Another child. Yes, we're all children of Bloods. It sounds like a cult to children of Bloods. Um, if you do want to play that game, that might be cool. I don't know when I'll have time though, because it's a little bit crazy this week. But yeah, I think it'd be fun. We will think of you. I like Blux. I think because like because when I go to streams, they'll like laugh at my stupid jokes. I think that's why I'm like, this person's laughing. Hehe. Made me feel like a little comedian. Okay. Goodness gracious. All right. I like this took me forever to color because I'm just trying to be really specific with it. I was listening to Four Leaf the other day, Lucky, and um it was cool too, but it's like the chat goes so I don't know if I'm just slow because I was also drawing. The chat goes so fast by the time I have like formulated my thought because I'll be talking about something and it's already like moved on and I'm like, well, I had an opinion, but I really just watch like a couple friends here and there. So I sometimes lurk a lot too. I honestly don't even get to watch that many streams. Usually on the weekends I can if I'm like walking or just chilling. Um like Chris's and Blux and who else do I watch? Let me see. Like Tikri, Touch Scaly Tail. Who else? I feel like I don't even. How do I show all my who I'm following? Cryptic Ink, who I followed on YouTube from like forever ago. Sometimes I watch on like other platforms too. I was listening, yeah, watching Maximum, the other day too. Also, their chat is like, I don't know, sometimes it's too big and I feel like I'm like, you didn't see my message. And I'm too shy to send it again. Who else? Syrups. Tatty Tatty Bidet. Who else? Sometimes Fizzy Berry, yeah. A lot of people I follow don't seem to stream anymore, actually. Aki, of course. I love Aki's streams. Sometimes we'll stream together, but they haven't been streaming as much, or they'll do like co-stream, so I feel like I'm looking at my everyone I follow, like I said, like a lot of them actually don't stream anymore. I'm a little sad. Oh no. I wait. Opinions on irrelevant in big streams. Yeah, for real. I'm like, hey, like I don't know, like I gotta like speed type this or something, and I'm like also drawing, so I kind of have to stop what I'm doing. I don't know if I could handle. I don't know how they handle that or like do art at the same time because it's like a bunch of messages and they're like they're catching each one, but I'm like, phew. I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm the only one apparently. I feel like I was like doing I feel like how do I say this? Like I just keep things simple. I don't know. I feel like other people do lots of crazy stuff and I'm like, eh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of like I have a couple I say friends like acquaintances, like streamer acquaintances that I'll like chat with sometimes and I'd like to do more like co-stream or like projects kind of stuff, but I just feel like I'm not always the most consistent and I don't know. I get afraid of commitment to things, I guess. I don't know exactly, but yes, you should, Lucky. When are you gonna stream with me? Please. It's honestly so fun. I don't know. I just I think because, like, I don't know. I think it was different. Did feel kind of different back then. Now it's kind of like, I guess it is just like a lot of people I know don't stream anymore. I think it was like maybe easier to be discovered at one point. Oop. It's like discoverability, you know. I sometimes think that can like kind of discourage people. Yeah, they couldn't handle. But that means you should definitely do it. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought they were pretty professional. I felt like it was like a Hollywood movie or something. Yeah, I wasn't really like that familiar, but I had done streams maybe before a little bit. I think on other platforms like YouTube and stuff. But it was before like I guess I didn't really realize like there's just a lot of customization and stuff you can do, but it's like that idea. You don't have to have it be perfect. You just start doing it and then you'll slowly figure it out as you go along, but you just gotta like do it first, right? I'm actually still maybe this is the thing with the comic. I'm like, it's gotta be perfect from the get-go, and it's like, well, just start it and do it. But again, I think it's different because it does involve some writing, and that makes me nervous. So you know, it'd be kind of cute if like the shark had. Oh, yeah, well, that's how it be, I guess. I mean, in some ways, I think it's just people. I don't know. I think with like artists, like a lot of us just kind of want to share what we're doing. And maybe there's some sort of like validation involved in that, which is fine. I don't know. It's also just fun though. He I will say when I played games, like I don't try not to like dwell on this or be like, oh, but I did notice when I played games, it was like almost easier for my channel to like grow. Not that it was like growing massively than when I did art, and I was kind of like, okay, but that's what I wanted to do, right? Like I want to do art because I think art is it's kind of a slower process. I don't know. It's not always, I mean, it can be, but it's not that as flashy, I guess. But I even like just chatting with people, like just doing that. Linda. We don't know. Yay, thank you. Yeah, it's kind of cute. I hope it's like, I try to do this like Western and Eastern dragon mix, so Uh, hold on. Mm. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think, like, I don't know. I do think often, like, dang, I've been doing this for a while, but I've also been posting and sharing art online for a while, so like I'm trying to think like, will I always be doing this? I don't know. Like, we'll see. Yeah, me too. I think the kangaroo is really cute. They're really cute. They're really like scrappy, and I really like the proportions of like at least how I draw kangaroos. I guess like they kind of have like this little body, like little head, and like this little kind of what is it called? Kind of like a bowling pin body. I think, and like thick tail. Mm-hmm. I thought of that, yes. I was like, this would be smart. Yeah, the capybara is also kind of cute. It's just hard to draw the clothes for it. I don't know. I'm trying to draw this one shirt I have and I can't. I think it's the colors are kind of off. I would have liked to draw a little alligator, but I guess I probably would have drawn it really similar to the kangaroo and dragon. So let me get the shark's markings right. It's a little hard. I have like 1,000 layers as well. Because I wanted to follow the shape. You know, that's like the belly is kind of like this is the shape here and like kind of here. So I kind of wanted to follow the form, not just have it be flat like that. But it's a little bit hard to Also the thighs. Really have to think about the volume and the, I guess, like, volume of the body. And I think there's another way to say that. There's a sort of form that it takes. Hold on, let me try something here. Oh wait, this doesn't look right. Maybe the hair should be lighter. Let me try something. No, I don't like that. Aki, how are you? I was just talking about you. I was like, we were talking about people's streams we watch, and I'm like, a lot of people I follow actually don't really stream anymore, but I was like, you're one of them. Eepy. Yeah, that's okay. If you need to rest, you must rest. You'd probably like, I wonder if you'd like doing this challenge too. You've already drawn your Sona as like a little cat, I remember. But I'm drawing mine as like different animal species. And I've been streaming like every day almost just to get this done. So I have a little dragon, a capybara, little bat, deer, shark. I know it's like a little humanoid shark, and kangaroo. I really like the kangaroo. I love kangaroos. I don't know why, I always have. Thank you. Yes, I like feel, I don't know. Oops. I was thinking like I feel like some of them also, were I can't center it. What the heck? Like different there's different personalities associated with each animal too, I feel like. So some are like a little more shy or like more confident or kind of whatever. So, I don't know. I feel like it was kind of an interesting thing, I guess. I don't like this tangent here. I need to fix that, I think. But yeah, hopefully if I make something with this, I thought about talking about that kind of thing. Yes. Well, I will be there if you do. But yeah. Or do it with you, whatever you want. Is it the kangaroo? It looks a little bit like a dog. You can't see the legs, so I understand. It does look a little bit dog-like, if that's it. Unless you mean this one, but I think this one's a bottom. Okay, so it's that one's the little deer. Yes, it does look like a little dog too. There's like either these kind of both look a little doggy. I almost drew bunny. I was thinking about it, and I think I got fixated on the shark because someone showed me like a shark like furry thing, and I was like, ooh. Oh, I want to hear all about your trip though. Whenever you don't have to right now, but I was meant to ask if it had gone well. But you haven't gone to your con stuff yet, have you? Not yet. Yes. The tail, yeah, the tail is like a little, maybe. If it didn't, it does look like a little dog nose. Because their noses are kind of like that. I will say that. Almost dog-like. Oh, I feel like my video blew up. Hold on. Not really, but, yay. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. I want to go. Wah. I might have to plan to do something like that one day. I really gotta like gotta focus. Get into planning mode. Oh wait, what am I doing? I think I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Dang it. Hold on. Okay, it wasn't too much. I'm trying to keep this really organized with my layers, but I'm not always good at doing that. Yes. I gotta make that shit first. But now I say now I have a house. Now I'm living in a house. And I think I have space to do it. But hold on, I gotta take off my sweater because I'm getting hot. Getting all excited. So it's like um I like some of the partials and stuff because I think I would I think it's like when I see like the full body things, I'm like that looks a little too warm. Like I don't know, I think I would be sweating and be overheated. I think I'll show you some of what some ones that are I feel like are kind of inspiring. Lucky, hold on. Like the style I think would be kind of like cool, doable, but also like really comfy, I guess. Like for I feel like I tried to do this a couple years ago, or I talked about it, and then I think I had something kind of crazy happen, so I was like, dropped that project entirely, and I went into I was in my depression era or whatever. Like, didn't really. Oh, also, I found my glove. Did I tell you that? Because it disappeared. It actually ended up being in the laundry. Someone ended up being in Hunter's laundry, which was in the other room, all the way across the other room, and I don't know how it got in there. So it's really weird. But yeah. I wanted to have some of this here. I know, and you're all gonna be like, what? Like, I got freaked out, and so I ordered another one because I was able to get it like really fast, and then I found the glove anyway. But the one I have is actually better because it's smaller and like tighter, so it's less baggy on my hand, and I kind of like that. It's a more fitted glove. It's like the small XP pen, small size. So I was like, I don't know if mine was medium or small. So I was like, let me just get the small. Uh, and it actually fits really nice. My freakishly small hands. Not really. Okay. But yeah, it was so weird. It was like in a place it was not supposed to be at all, and I don't know how it got in there. Unless like Hunter was looking for it too, unless he thought it was like his clothes and he just threw it in the wash, but I don't think so. Because I explained I was looking for it. Oh, really? Wait, what do you draw on? I still use a glove on my screen tablet. As long as like talking in it always throws me off. I love a glove. I don't know, I feel so like cool and professional with it, I guess. Yep, a non-display. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, I have one of those. Is it small? Mine's like the little tiny square one. I was actually trying to find the cable for it because I would like to have a non-screen tablet to draw on occasionally. Um, but I couldn't find the cable, so I need to like I think it's just like an extra USB I might need, but it was rather annoying that I couldn't find it. Yes, love it. Oh wait, I think R2 is like doing something. It's Square Slab. This is a new ship I've never seen before. What is happening? Wait, is this R2 now? He's like a spaceship. Oh my god, what is he? Wait, he's turned into. Oh, he's in a little flight. The. He's in a little flyer thing. What the heck? Yes, I will. Sometimes Grievous will like visit me. It's kind of scary. Like, I won't be expecting it. I'm like, Grievous, he's here. Yeah, I have like a smaller. I still like it. I like my screen tablet. I've had it for years now. I thought about kind of getting a new and like upgrading, spoiling myself, but I don't know. It works for me, so beep boop. I should have. Yes, I'm just good. I have to draw that. I'll draw that. Separate. Maybe. Be cute. Bunny Riv and Cat Aki. It was literally going to be one of those. Because I thought about it and I was talking about it because I was like trying to decide on animals. But I kind of just did whatever came in the moment. So doggy Riv, yeah. The kangaroo is a little dog-like, but not quite. Let me do my technique. I just color the whole thing and then see some whites and it bothers me. Yes. Have you ever been to a con like that? I went to like a Neopets meetup thing, one time. Oh, thank you, Lucky. time to retire rat and become something else. A new chapter for me. Riv caught. Oh god. No one. Nope, the thing no one asked for. Ooh, first. That's cool. I went to like a Neopets meetup and I was like kind of shy, but like I still try to talk to people a little bit. And we just like reminisced on our memories and they were like giving me some telling me some stuff about the game. Like new stuff because I hadn't like really played like that in a while, but they're like, oh blah blah blah. Um it was kind of like it was actually in a really cool place. It was like in this gaming restaurant cafe kind of thing where you could like we just sat at tables, but if you went there any other time, you could like um what you do is you get a little booth and you can like play games there and they come and like serve you or whatever. Some people did. Some people were cosplaying. I was like I had to drive like 2 or 3 hours just to be there, so yeah, it's like a meetup and they had like little giveaways and there were like codes and little activities to do. Um And people were mostly just kind of chatting and hanging out. And I just talked to the people at my table and I made some stickers and I gave them away. Um, yeah. And we just exchanged like our accounts and like our names and stuff. And it was pretty like hectic, I guess, because it's just like a loud restaurant and you're kind of like, yeah, like how, it's like people I've never met before. And I'm like, hi, like blah, blah. It was so cute. Like me and this for a moment. We also just talked about ourselves and our lives. I'm like, oh, what do you do now? Like, oh, that's so cool. You're a teacher. You teach art. Like, blah blah blah. And we talk about like, yeah, well, I started playing this way and it taught me this because a lot of people really feel that like, oh, this is how I learned how to code or do art. It was so cute because one of the people I was talking to, like for a second we were talking and then we kind of got like, I say tired, like we're like, like sat there quietly and they were like, oh, I'm sorry if I'm not always good at communicating or talking or like something like that. And I was like, oh, you're okay. I'm like, I don't expect you to like I don't talk this way either, like constantly. And I'm like, I'm just happy to be here, like the ambiance. And it was really cute. I don't know how to explain it. I'm like, I'm just appreciating it. Like you don't the person felt like I was like, you don't have to like entertain me or something when you're talking to someone, you know. I'm like, that's not how it is, so. Oh my gosh, Gal. Like that would be pretty crazy. I feel like that would be pretty big, honestly, right? I feel like that had a big. Yeah. I think some people do feel that way, like sometimes I do too. But I'm like, when you're talking to someone, it's it's not your like responsibility per se, like to entertain them. Like that's not how Does that make sense? I don't know. It's like too much pressure on yourself. I think we're also just like a bunch of shy, quiet, kind of awkward people. Like we're just like, heh. But I'm like, it's okay. I'm just happy. It was also it was a pretty loud place, you know. And again, you're talking to people you're not really familiar with. Oh, they had like Neopet themed food and stuff too that the restaurant like put together. And there was like a little printed out menu, so I took one for what's it called? It was just on like paper, so they were okay with it. It was like a oh, what's it called? It's a little memento, I guess. Well, it was just the food, but it was called. I say it wasn't really. It didn't look like the Neopets food per se, but it was, or like drinks and stuff, but it was just named after it, and it had a little artwork on it, like I don't know, the Chia burger, but it was just probably a regular burger, but it was very cute. It was very silly and fun. Um, I have to like I'll post maybe if I can find some of the pictures of the other it was happening like all over the world, right? Like in different cities and stuff. And people were posting like these crazy like pictures, like all this cosplay or this like this really cool setups and stuff. It was so cute. I'll share it later because I'd have to go do some searching for them, but it like blew up. People were really into it. Yeah, there's a couple I really like. I feel like it's kind of basic, but I've always liked Loop, which is like a wolf. And I also really like oh, which ones do I really like? The Kiri kind of looks like a little uh what's it called? Kangaroo, so I kind of like it too. And there's certain colors that look really cool as well. The cougar is like a little tiger. I like the old original artwork a lot. Or let's say the original, it's like I don't know what version it is, but it was like in 2000, before the big conversion happened. There's a big conversion of like a lot of the artwork. But I think they brought it back, so now you can just have the old art if you want it. They converted the artwork so that way people it would be like more consistent to customize it because they started pushing customization a lot. And I think because it was like a way for them to make money by having people like buy like pay for it's called like neocash so you could buy clothes for your things. So I think it was kind of a corporate thing. So I don't have a lot of opinions on it because hold on, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the shading on the face here. I used to play pretty a lot, and so the way to make money on there, at least for me, was like I would place bets. I would like play this betting game. It's called Food Club, but it was kind of like I don't know, essentially like a racehorse betting, whatever. Yes, I would gamble, and I would also play the stock market, like also gambling, I guess. And that's how I learned to make. That's how I learned economics. You gamble to make money. Wizard 10, what is that? It for real was child legal gambling. That's what Neopets is. Also, the one of the owners at one point was a Scientologist or whatever. So there's like a lot of Scientology like in the game. I feel like there's an emphasis on it. And it was also like one of the first children's websites. I don't even necessarily know if it was the first to use like immersive advertising because they couldn't the ads and like products were part of the game itself rather than having an ad of it. It was like it's kind of weird and evil, but like, I guess, Wait, what's Wizard 101? Just interesting history, I guess, to me. There's a lot. Neopets is very this looks as a 2008 massively. Wow. This looks new. This looks cute. I want to play this. This is cute. Yeah. I think like there's just so much that I don't know. It might be my nostalgia or just so many memories I have of it. It's just great. It was also just this whole community, and I think I love that for it. And there's people I still talk to that I met through there, um, and it was just like I would just see people do like all this crazy artwork of their Neopets, and I was like, I want to do that, and I don't know, it was really cool. But not just like even just like oh here's the artwork. It was like they would write, it was like having characters and stories and comics about things, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. It was definitely a really, at least the side or what I was doing. a lot of creativity on there, so I was like, yeah. Yeah, it was originally like a website made for college students. I think um you could feed your Neopet beer. It's really weird. There's a lot of like little inside jokes too. It's just so funny. And I think they've been trying to like revive it and stuff, but I was such a like y'all are gonna laugh because like when I was younger and I would like get on the internet like dial up um right to play. But for some reason, I thought the internet was so slow, it would take like forever, like several minutes to load one page. And for some reason, I thought it would work faster in the morning, but maybe it would. I don't know if I was like everyone's throttling the internet or something. So I would wake up at like 7 a.m. to like get on the family's computer and then connect it's like that terrible sound. It's like or like because I thought like I don't know it would be faster, or I would go in the shops and I felt like maybe there were other kids like little did I okay, I thought there were other kids buying all the good shit or whatever because I was like trying to like get a potion or a paintbrush. Little did I know people have like bots doing that, and I'm like, I don't know how old I am. I'm like 11 or something. Yes. That dial-up sound, it's like like static. It would like wake my whole family up, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, ah. It's so chaotic. They couldn't stop me. I get in so much trouble. Yeah. I'm just laughing because like I would like envision another child like halfway across the world trying to steal like getting to the paintbrush before me in the shop. So I was like, I gotta wake up really early. Even if that was true, like it doesn't really make sense because it's like time zones, I guess. But and again, I thought the internet would be faster. It kind of I don't think it was. I think I just told myself that. Yeah, I did kind of. I don't know. I also had like a little friend that I kind of like started talking to off the site, and I was like, I got kind of scared though because I was like, oh my god, I feel like I shouldn't be doing this because I was kind of young. And I think we were only like a year older than me, but I remember we would like you were not supposed to do that on the site, right? And we would call it like kitty chow or something, like kitty food or whatever, cat food, as our code word to like, oh, let's talk over here because there was like filters or whatever that I don't know. It was just like something we just wanted more privacy to talk. And then I got like I don't know what happened to them, but actually I think maybe I still have them as a friend somewhere, but they're trying to find people to help me with dungeons. Oh my gosh. I don't there weren't like games that needed help per se. Like so I don't think I really needed that. But I did a lot of like little art trade. Oh, sometimes I would like role play like um we'd like role play our characters and send like emails back and forth. I did that a lot too. Oh my god. It was so fun. I'm like, why didn't I do that now? I need to like find a little group or something. It was like D&D, but just the role playing part. Coin generator. Wait, what? Did it make you money? I was so scared of my accounts getting frozen, so I never did anything like weird. I had my little friend that I would like go kitty chow with or whatever. He would like do some weird shit, gets his accounts banned, and I would like not hear from them and then be like, "Where are you?" And they were like, I got in trouble, and I was like, no, I can't be associated with you. You're gonna make me lose my precious account. They try to give me like good shit. Oh yes, of course. We all are. We all were. If you talk to me to any extent, I'm sure you are at least a little bit. I'm like, just kidding. You at least like animals and cartoons, I guess, or art. I know. I want to roleplay now. Just like, and I had like all these comic characters, and I would do. I miss it so much. It's but you know how it is. You can't like go back because part of it was just me being a kid. Now I'm all like jaded and depressed. Like saying it jokingly, but also like now the world has gotten to me and I have to work. I never played Two Town, but I wanted to. Oh my god, there would be ads for it. Was it fun? Was it good? I just didn't like the art as much, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck now. I should have played that. I played like a bootleg. Ooh, I played like a bootleg Neopets game too called Leo Pets. And it was even a smaller community. It was a really small community. Actually, it was really fun because it was like more lenient with what you could talk about and you could like commission people. It was just like, I don't know, it was cool. You could like pay people because on Neopets you couldn't like pay people money for art and stuff like that, but here you could. Oh, I didn't even have like I didn't get to watch. I didn't get to watch Cartoon Network or Nick or whatever. Like I only had like freaking PBS. I was a PBS kid, so now I like don't understand any SpongeBob references. So I'm like, all right. I don't. So I missed out. I don't fit in. But when I went to someone's house, I was watching the shit out of that, and I was like, what? If we went on vacation and there was cable TV, I just wanted to watch that. I was like, I don't want to do anything else. So excited to watch TV. Or like, I think it was my aunt had cable too, so I'd be like, let me see. Now I can barely, isn't that funny? Now it's like I can barely watch television. It's like it actually feels like I accomplished something if I manage to watch a show or a TV or a movie. Because I don't know, my attention span is that bad. Sometimes it kind of freaks me out, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know if it was like a sensory thing. Sometimes they would show things really, really detailed or like, I don't know. I don't know if I liked it. I like it now. I think it's cool, but like Ed, and Eddie, same thing. I was like, I don't know why this is kind of scaring me as a kid. Um, certain show, like I thought they were chaotic when I was a kid. I don't know, because I was used to like Arthur and like Clifford and stuff. What shows were on? I'm not sure. Oh, I meant to put stripes on the sweater. I think I erased them because I didn't like how they were looking. Or did Nettie? I do like the Looking back though, I can appreciate it. Courage. Old SpongeBob. It's terrifying, but yes, I don't know what it was. It was scary. Same thing, Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie. Also, like, I don't know why I thought this because I think some of the like I say like quote unquote bad kids at my school would watch shows like that, and I thought Ed and Eddie was like a show for the bad kids. I say the bit like, oh yeah, I haven't finished watching that, but I have watched some of it. I was a little bit I might have been a little bit older when it was like coming out. But yeah, I thought like I think because the bad kids would quote it a lot and and sound like it's annoyingly sound like the characters, and I was like, this is a show for the bad kids. Now I'm like, it's art. It's a lot calmer than I thought it was. I think just as a kid, you're like, everything is kind of scary. You're like, it seemed very chaotic. Isn't that interesting? Little did I know. Yes, that's what I'm saying. The naughty ones. It's true. I felt the same way about SpongeBob. All the naughty kids. What's that? So funny. I grew up. I say so pretentious. I watch like, oh my god, Cyber Chase. I fucking love the hacker. Oh my god. And oh my god, Lucky, you were. You are. You were. I bet you were, but I bet you are still. Um, I loved Arthur. Like that was how my parents would get us to wake up. They'd like turn on the Arthur and Zoom and oh, what else? I was kind of starting to get a little older by then, or not really watching like I think it was like Clifford um or really little like Dragon Tales and stuff like that. I feel like that's a little bit younger kids. Like Arthur's like you could watch that be a little older. I'm trying to think like middle. There's like some PBS kids shows. Later on, they used to play like this. What was it called? I think it was Word Girl. That shit was funny. I was a little bit older by then, but I could appreciate it. So I'd still watch it because I was like, I don't know what else to watch. Maya Miguel, I remember that. Sagwa, we love Sagwa. I'm trying to find the older ones. Some of these look a little too new to me. What? Some of these I don't recognize. Cyber Chase was the goat, though. This is funny as hell, too. Wishbone? Okay, wait. Wishbone was so good. That was so cute. What's the story, Wishbone? I think Wishbone was one of our favorites. Because it would like be a little story, a classic tale, and then like a little doggy would be acting in it, and I was like, no, he's the main character. Like, please, that's so cute. I remember read between the lines too. Some of them I couldn't quite always watch because they came at weird times, but Yeah, the bad kids watch the stream. All the naughties. All the misbehaving children. I'd get so scared. Everything scared me. I was right to be scared. I was like, But yeah, for real, Arthur was probably like the thing I watched the most, and probably says a lot about me. I don't know. I like my personality, my humor and stuff is very much based off of it. Okay, I I still need to finish this. It's just like there's like six different little drawings, so I think that's why it's taking so long. I didn't realize it's almost 10, so. Yes. I feel like Chris was probably one of the naughty kids. Yeah, I was a good kid. I was a very well, actually, I say very pretty. I think I was in school. I was very shy, so yeah, my parents would probably be like, "No, you were always misbehaving." But like in school, I was very, very nervous. I did not like school. I never liked school. I think I was kind of traumatized because like I had some teachers when I was really young be really, I think, mean to me, and I don't know why. That always happens, right? But like, yeah. It was because I went to Catholic school, that's right. So I got in trouble. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is almost. I did not realize how late it was. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little bit more and then probably stop at 10. You to do your work. I was pretty like competitive, so I'd want to like do stuff, but I don't know if I was like that bright. Like that, I say bright, but like uh getting everything right or something. I was like, but I worked hard. I did the projects. I lived down the street from a Catholic school. I would be like punished for being late. I'm like I'm driving myself to school. My parents are making me late. Why are you punishing me? Like it was so weird. I was like in kindergarten and I was like given detention for being late because my sisters were also late, so they were in prison in the detention. So I had to go to detention, and I like did not even I couldn't even do anything because I like couldn't. I was too little, and I was just like, what? It's so weird. That's why I am the way I am, I guess, because I was went to had to go to Catholic school detention. Oh no. Yeah. Shh. Shake my head. That made no sense. For real. They just be saying anything. I also brought my Monster Rancher figurines to school and lost them all, I think, at one point. I was a pretty cool kid, though. They would have stuff like that, like Pokemon and Monster Rancher toys, bringing them into the classroom. But yeah. Okay. I still want to work on the shading of this, but I actually probably should go to bed soon because I have to wake up early again for work. But I'm trying to like get some of the full, like do the shading a little bit different, like see like this is the snout coming out, kind of get that form there. But we got some progress done. I feel like I don't always focus super well because I'm having too much fun talking, but work. Yes, I hate it, but you know. How are we gonna make the money to pay for this internet so I can stream? Right? Can you come save me? Take me out. Fuck you. I would just like I shouldn't joke about that, but I'm like, God, if it like you wish to fucking come here. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. Otherwise, I should just I quit before. I guess I could quit again, but I swear, if something goes down, y'all know what happened. If I don't come back, if I mysteriously disappear, it's because that guy came in and did our shit. No. Okay. I do not want to be a human toilet. As a, you know, as much as as much as some things just aren't worth it. I don't know. Okay, guys. Should we raid out? Yeah, we probably should. I might go say hi, but I probably won't talk super long because we gotta do. We gotta do what's it called? Go to bed. Sabbatical for it. I don't want to be a just take time off to go make money by being that. Ew. Chaotic. Terrifying. I really needed the money. Alright. Who shall we read? Oh, I'll be here tomorrow. We'll stream tomorrow. I miss you too, though. Except if I die, then I guess you'll, then you really will miss me, yeah. This person I follow is streaming. I haven't really been to too many of their streams before, but I'll go say hi. I'm just a little bit shy because it's someone I'm not quite as familiar with. Let me see, let me hear what they... Oh, they're watching videos about meerkats. That's cool. Okay. Yes, it is. I think they are... Let me check. TJ, Tej, Pascal, they, them. Their little PNG tuber is so cute. I love it. They're watching videos about meerkats and drawing, so yay. Okay, we'll go over there. Alright. I'll see y'all over there then. Have a good night. And thanks for hanging out. I love y'all very much.